Hi guys, Ivan and Susan here again from Bloggers on the Loose. Guys, today we're about 13 kilometres north of the Perth CBD. You can see the sign up there, or behind me here. Alright, we're in Balga. And Balga's built over an area of about 5.2 square kilometres, guys. There's about 12,700 people in the area. This year is the only high school in Balga. It's called Balga Senior High School. And it's been there for quite a long time, since the early 1970s, I think. So we'll just take you for a bit of a walk down here and show you around the place. So it seems fairly quiet over here today. We'll cross the road over here. It's quite a wide road in front of the school. Very wide road, actually. There's the whole school's fenced up. I think that's what they're doing to a lot of schools these days. In Perth, I've noticed that quite a lot. All these schools are fenced up, probably to stop vandalism. So this street here, what Balga Senior High School's on, it looks quite a decent sort of street. All the houses seem to be kept quite neat over here. It's quite quiet. Balga had a bit of a reputation years ago with because it was a Hes West area, or state housing area, state housing commission area, whatever you want to call it, social housing. Call it what you want to, that's what it was in its day, in the 1960s, and I think that's when it started out here. And so it had a bit of a reputation out here as being a bit of a rough area. But Hes West sold all these houses off. They fixed them all up and then sold a lot of them off to people in the 1990s, I think. And they were selling them off quite cheaply to people, to the tenants. A lot of people took up the offer to buy, and a lot of people didn't take up the offer because they couldn't afford it. Because that's why they're in Hes West accommodation in the first place, because they're not really earning that much money. Have a look at these units here, guys. They look very modern. Very modern, actually. It's quite good. Across the road over there, that's one house over there. That's a decent sized house. That's built over a massive corner block over there. That starts off as a double story, but then it's part of it's single story, so that's one big house there. So what do you guys think of Balga so far? It's not a bad spot. It's a very multicultural area these days, Balga. Have I found the worst garden in the street, guys? Probably. Can't see it. Too many cars parked there. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 cars and a big trailer covering up everything. Now it'd be interesting to see if anyone asks us why we're filming in the area. Because in these types of areas, people are very wary about what you're doing and why you've got a camera. I think someone's already talking over there and saying to their other half they've got a camera. So shall we head down this street? So we'll go down a little side street over here and see what's down here. It's like I said, guys, it's reasonably quiet through here. I think, not sure if it's still got a bad reputation. In saying so, there was a murder a couple of weeks ago. But you know, these things happen in every suburb. So you can't just pick the suburb out because it had a bad reputation. Murders happen everywhere. But so far so good. So guys, we might just take you to another part of Balga and show you around there. We'll be back shortly. Okay guys, this here is one of the original shopping centres here in Balga, and it's called Fieldgate Square Shopping Centre. But there's no supermarket here. Dan Murphy's is here, massive Dan Murphy's over there. That's for all your alcohol needs. That used to be the supermarket way back in its day. But there's Dan Murphy's, then you've got a newsagent and a chemist, and then a few takeaway food places there, like fish and chips, and there's a Vietnamese place in there, and there's a Pizza Hut. So there's been what they call the New North happened out here. Way back in the early 90s, I think it happened, where they were going to get rid of all the Hes West houses, like I said, and they sold them off, and they started to, a lot of the real old houses started to get demolished, and as you can see over here in front of us, there's some more modern houses that have gone up. So this used to be all Hes West houses out here in its day, and now all these modern houses have gone up. So Balga's changed quite a bit, but I think when a suburb has a stigma about it, it'll always have that stigma. So it might still have that stigma, because there are still a few bit of riff-raff in the area. Look at this house here on the corner, guys. That one looks pretty good, pretty modern, pretty nice. Done it up well. So we'll just walk. There's even a car care centre over here on your left over here. And that's part of that Fieldgate Square shopping centre that we told you about. And this is just the back of it here. Whatever they've got going on in the back over here. So there's a few nice houses scattered through here, which people have obviously demolished, all the Hes West houses. They've also built a lot of units out here, like villa type things, because a lot of these Hes West houses, guys, were built on big blocks, 700 square meters upwards, and you can easily fit 3 villas on those big blocks. So that's what a lot of developers have done. They've come through here, bought up these old Hes West houses fairly cheap, and put 3 villas on it, and made their money that way. So guys, the name Balga was adopted in 1954, derived from the Aboriginal word for the indigenous grass trees called black boys. The suburb was designed by the State Housing Commission, and construction of housing commenced in the 1960s, like I told you before. So, reasonably old suburb through here in Balga, but as you can see, there are a few nicer houses here, and this one here looks pretty good, the white one over here. See they've got a few There's a few villas on that one. There's three, they put 3 villas on that block over there. So that's how the developers are making their money, guys. And look at this one coming up here. This will be one of the original houses through here. It's a double story. Look at that. That house would have been here from that's a 1970s style there. So that house would have been there from the 1970s. So there are some nice houses through here. Now guys, like I said, the only high school in the area, in the suburb, is Balga Senior High School. Now the school includes an intensive English centre for newly arrived refugee students, a program for teenage students, and sport-based education program for Indigenous students. So there's a lot going on over there at Balga Senior High. Look at this house here, guys, another double story in here. So there are pockets of Balga that's quite nice, and then other pockets are a bit run down. So what we'll do is now, I might just take you to a different part of Balga and show you around there. We'll see you there shortly. Okay guys, we're still here in Balga, and that there is one of the primary schools here in Balga. There's actually 3 of them. That one's called North Balga Primary School. And there's 3 primary schools in the suburb and 1 high school. So right across the road there, guys, they've just demolished a house over there, and they're going to build a new house there. So this is all these new houses going up should make the area look quite appealing to people who are thinking of moving here, because we have had quite a few of our subscribers asking us to do a video on Balga. So here you are, we're doing one. And that there would be one of the original Hes West houses across there. They were very, very tiny, as you can see, but on big blocks, guys, so you could play a game of cricket at the back there. And there's another original Hes West house here with a little caravan in front. And you can see they were only little boxes in the day. And then you've got a few units over here, and there's about 3 units there, like I was talking about before. 3 villas on that block. So the developers would have made a fortune out of Balga when they were buying up big, when it all started out here. And there's there's one of the villas there for sale. Over there, Unit B is for sale. So guys, there's 2 shopping areas in this area. There's the one that we showed you on Fieldgate Square Shopping Centre, and there's also another one on a road called Princess Road. There's a shopping centre out there. And for major shopping, because the one on Princess Road, guys, by the way, that's just got an IGA over there. So for major shopping, you'll have to either go to Warwick Grove Shopping Centre. Warwick isn't far down here. By car it'll take you about 10 minutes from Balga, depending on what part of Balga you live in. If you're living closer to Wanneroo Road, it might only take you 5 minutes to get down there by car, because Wanneroo Road, Balga is bounded by Wanneroo Road to one side and Beach Road to the other side. So here's a open here's a park over here, sort of natural bushland park. They seem to have kept it nice and neat, guys, because I can't see, we're just on the other side of the road from that park, but I can't see any dead scrub in that. So this is what a park should look like. People, take note of Balga. Check this out. You can see through there, it's all mowed nice and neat. Have a look at this. See, this is what it should look like. You can still have your natural bushland, but if you keep the, look at that, they've got a lawn area in there. So you can still keep your natural bushland, but have it mowed nice and neat. Have a look at this, what we're walking on now. This is all mowed beautifully. And you've got minimal chance of a fire happening in there. Have a look at the scrub between these grass trees. It's all very low. There's nothing there, nothing to catch fire virtually. The only thing that can catch fire are those grass trees, and that'll be pretty hard. So this is what a park should look like if you want to retain your natural bushland. We've gone into some flasher areas, guys. Have a look at this. They've got a path meandering. It's called Heritage Park. There it is there, and it's run by the City of Stirling. So good on you, City of Stirling. That's the way it should happen. If you want to retain your natural bushland, at least keep all the dead scrub low and neat. So we'll just turn, that there's the North Balga Primary School across there. We showed you the side of it, and that there's the front of it over there. So we'll just walk down this road here and have a look down here. There's a few units over here on the right hand side. There's trees. This road looks quite nice actually. Have a look at the plants over here. Bougainvillea looks nice, all in full bloom. Look at that. And there's that park again, guys. Look how neat that is. Look at the grass areas. It's all been mowed. I can't carry on more about that. I'm having a nice whinge today. Have a look at that. That's a good park. That. Everything's nice and neat. Yeah, we've been to some flash areas, and the dead scrub in there is just unbelievable. And that's how fires are caused. So it can be eliminated if you keep everything nice and neat. So we'll take a bit of a walk around this part here of Balga. I am impressed with that park. It's a decent sized park, guys. Decent sized park. We've got a few, this here will be the original Hes West. This looks like a duplex over here. There's two of them, so it's a duplex. It's, divided down the middle. 4A and 4B. There you go. So what do you guys think of Balga so far? I mean, it had a bad reputation years ago. It probably still has a bit of a bad reputation. But you know, we know of people that live here actually, and they'll never ever leave. They love it over here. They absolutely love it. And that across the road there on the corner, that's an original Housing Commission house there. That looks quite a decent sort of size. See on the right here, they've done all these up. These are units over here, and they look quite nice. All done them all up. You know, across here, there's an original Hes West house. Have a look at that tree, guys. That's a massive tree. There's a cockatoo sitting up right up there, and that there's an original. It's a bit overgrown in there with that tree. It's a massive tree, and then this here would have been an original Hes West house, but they've knocked it down and they've built 2 units on there, 2 units on that block. No, 3, sorry, 3, because there's 3 letterboxes there. And guys, straight ahead of us here, the camera just goes straight ahead through that's Beach Road over there. That's the main arterial road heading through the suburb over here. So guys, I'll give you a price here on the cheapest house. The cheapest block of land that we've seen over here is 125,000 Australian dollars, and that's at 28A Mercer Way in Balga. It's only a small block, guys. It's a 180 square metre block, and the cheapest there was an apartment here. It's only a low-rise thing, only two levels high, I think it was, from memory. And the cheapest apartment is in the mid 300,000s, and that's at Unit 5, Number 2, Aldwick Place in Balga. It's a 2 by 1 by 1, and the strata fees are $516.25 a quarter. So those aren't too bad, those strata fees. So the houses look quite good through here. Check this out. Everything's been all the old Hes West. See, this here would have been another block here with an old house on, and they've put three villas on there on that block. And guys, the most expensive villa we saw in the area was from 520,000 Australian dollars, and that's a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 2-car garage. It's on a 206 square metre block, and guys, there's no strata fees, absolutely no strata fees. So you pay your 520,000, you get a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 2-car garage. It's at number 10B Hornsey Way in Balga. So there you go. We might just get to the pointy end of the video now. Have a look at these houses, guys. They're very well kept. Here's the best garden I've seen so far. Check this out. The lawns are extremely neat. Minimalist garden. Beautifully kept. Everything is well done there. Guys, we'll get to the median house price here in Balga. Now, the median house price is 442,500 Australian dollars. And the median unit price is 332,500 Australian dollars. The median land price is 175,000 Australian dollars. Remember, Balga's only 13 kilometres from the CBD, guys. So, and there's plenty of buses, heaps of buses, running along Wanneroo Road to get you into the CBD. And there's also heaps of buses running within Balga. So, in saying that, we might just take you to another area of Balga and we'll wrap it up over there. Well guys, we're still here in Balga, and this shopping centre over here is the other shopping area in Balga, on a road, a main arterial road running through Balga called Princess Road. Now that shopping centre there has got a IGA, that's the main supermarket in there. Then it's got a few specialty shops like newsagents and pharmacies and real estate agents, etc. And over here we've got the Balga Aquatic Centre. So yes, Balga has got a swimming pool over here. So the aquatic centre's in there. We won't go in there because we don't want to film people swimming and that. So that's an aquatic centre in there. It's also got a hall in there that you can hire out for functions and stuff. And it's got some basketball courts and that over there, but there's a lot of kids playing, so we don't really want to film all that because might get banned from YouTube for doing that type of stuff. But there's a massive playing field in front of those basketball courts, and that's utilised a lot. It's a very, very good playing fields over there, very, very, very well kept over there, and a lot of cricket games goes on in there. You can see some kids over there skating around. A lot of cricket games and Aussie rules football and soccer matches gets played on those playing fields. So that's one of the major playing fields in Balga. So in saying that, guys, we might just wrap it up over here in Balga in Perth, Western Australia. Hope you guys enjoyed the video on Balga, and all those who asked for this to happen, well, it's happened. So give us that thumbs up, guys, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.